Hello, everybody, and welcome to Mad Dog Craps. It's a Thursday morning for the Thursday throw. Ready to get it in. Once again, we have the July Thursday table. So bet wisely. This table will run for every Thursday in July, trying to keep it a little bit more realistic, just a little bit. It's a nice, beautiful day out here. Birds chirping, dogs barking, nice sunshine out here in Northern California. Hopefully, it's good weather where you are. It's supposed to be 100, almost 100 today, so we'll see how that works out. Let's see what we got. All right, let's get on over here to the main stage. The code today is X3Y9U7. Once again, that's X3Y9U7. Uh, let's go to work. It'll be on the screen for a little bit, and it's actually in the description. So let's go to work. All right, bam. Let's see who's in the building. Duracell, what's going on? Good morning to you. Well, good afternoon. Forgot where you at, Duracell. Let me know where you at. All right, let's go 10, 5, 10, 50 on the pass. Let me turn this up so I can hear when it's time to shoot. And we are off.
Get your hands up.
Here we go. 6465. Here we go. And we got a 358.
Easy.
358 is the call. We'll mark it up. Mark up the 8. Let's see how that looks on camera. 5. The other one is off. So 5, 3. Bring the 3 there. And you already see the 5. All right. Objective is to see if I can keep it to the right side of the screen, keep them straight, which rarely happens, but dice are moving. Buster 13 is in the building. Good morning to you. Point is 8. This morning we start off going straight for the point, 2426. You know what? I'm gonna have to come down. It would be nice for me to play some bets. All right. Those dice are moving. And 2426, 4, 8, 10 or horn. Let's see if we can knock those bubbles down.
Get your hands up.
No, we cannot. That's an instant PSO. 167.
7 out. 5.
Ooh. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. All right. Let's get back. 10, 5, 10. 50 on the pass. Dice start moving. Six, 4, 6, 4.
Get your hands up.
And we got a 3, 5, 8 once again. All right. Get those bets out there. And let's go to work. Dice are moving. 8 is the point marked up. 2426. Once again,
Dice out. Get your hands up.
can we make amends? And we got a 4, 5, Nina. The 9,
549.
Colt 45,
Big Mac Daddy died.
Hard 9, the Mac Daddy. All right. Those dice are moving. 9 was the call. 2426.
Dice out. Get your hands up.
And a lot of bouncing around. And we got a 3, 5, 8. Frontline. Wiener.
Winner eight. Staying alive.
All right. Those dice are moving. Welcome, Cold Bones. Use your money wisely. This is for all of July. All right. The Thursdays for all Thursdays in July. So use your money wisely. All right. We got a frontline winner. We got numbers up top. Let's go 6465. Cold Bones. Appreciate you joining. 6465, since we have numbers up top. And we got a 156 mixer.
666. Mark the 6.
Six is marked up. All right. Take that. There. And dice are moving. Let's get it.
Dice out. Get your hands up.
Let's go to work. 6521. And we got a 6-3 Nina.
Nina 9. Center field 9.
All right. Get that out there. Bring those down. Reverse. And let's go to work. Those dice are moving. 639 was the call.
Get your hands up.
It's 521. Here we go. And we got a 1, 4, 5, Horse and Buggy 5.
Favor 5. Do feel 5.
All right. That. And those dice are moving. Let's go to work. 6 is the point.
Dice out. Get your hands up.
6, 5, 2, 1. 5, 6, 10 are yo. And what do we have? We got a 4. 3, 1, single cup of Joe.
4 easy 4. Combats to the 4.
4 on the hit. And that'll replace the 4. Those dice are moving. We got 2 wheel in the building. Let's check to see if he might be ready to come into the room.
Dice out.
Not
Get
yet.
your hands up.
Whenever you're ready. Let's see. That was a 3, 1, 4. See, 1, 3, 4. Single cup of Joe. All right, here we go. 6, 5, 2, 1. 5, 6, 10 are yo. Which one will it be? And it will be none of the above, but a 4, 3, 7. And my don'ts.
7 out.
My don't bets will come back to me. Bang. Beautiful. 530. We made 530 on that. Just above 3,000. We'll take it. Make sure you bet wisely on this table. This is for all Thursdays in July. 10, 5, 10 once again. 50 on the pass, 50 on the don't. Dice to move.
Coming out. Get your hands up.
All right, you had your 2 times. Now it's your turn. 6, 4, 6, 4. Coming out. Looking for that yo. Anything with the front line. Ooh. Midnight. Double sexy.
12 grabs 12.
The train. All right. So we'll break even. And we gained a soldier. Back at it. Since we got a number up top on the ATS,
Get your hands
we'll
up.
switch to the 6, 4, 6, 5. We'll go to the script this round. And we got a hard 6. Double treat.
6 hard 6. The point is 6.
Double treat. Reward member. Let's see. $200's going across with $100 field bet. Dice are moving. Point is 6. Once again. That's a 13. Aloha. All right, next part of the script is 6226. Page 3 of the script. 6226. And we got a 538. 538.
8 easy 8. Compass go to the 8.
All right. Nice hit on the 8. Bring those down. Go to $100 level. $50 field bet. And now we can start our $50 dunks. Oh, gotta come down. Sorry about that. Gotta come down. I gotta put odds on the 6.
Dice out. Get your hands up.
And put them back down. Here we go. $100, 120 odds. Drop that. Bam. Now we're moving. Let's get these 3 don'ts out of here. Oops, flipped over on me. Not a 9, it was an 8. Here we go. All right. Page 4 of the script. 6-5-2-1. And we got an AC, deuce, ace, deuce, the sauce.
3 crash 3. Take the call.
So we will get the field and the don't come. And they were at 50 apiece. So we will press them. The field goes to 100. And the don't goes to 100. Dice are moving. AC Deucey was the call. The sauce.
Dice out. Get your hands up.
Page 5 of the script. 2-4. 2-6. 2-4, 2-6. And we got a 5-4-9 Studio 54.
549. The big Mac Daddy 9.
So we'll get the $100 field bet plus the $100 9, and our $100 don't will go over the 9, and now the 9 will come down. And now we will get our other $50 don't, which we started with. And there. Don't 2 of 3 going out. 5-4 Nina was the call. All right. Page 6 of the script. 1-5, 1-4. 1-5, 1-4. Let's get it. What do we got? We got an AC, Deuce C.
3 crash 3. Take the call.
Once again, we'll make $100 in the field, $50 on the don't come. We'll press the don't come $50. And then we'll press the 4, 5, and 8. That's 50. It's 85, and the remaining 15 will go on the 6 to make it 135 odds. And those dice are moving still on come bet 2 of 3. All right, now we start reading the book backwards. Back up to page 5, 2-4, 2-6. Here we go. And we got a 5-3-8. There's the 5. There's the 3. And we got a 5-3-8. 5-3-8.
Easy 8. Compass go to the 8.
And that $100 don't come. We'll go over the 8. We'll make 175. We'll come down with that money. And since we don't have an 8, we will not have a field bet. No mini iron cross inside. Iron cross. So we come with the last don't DC for 50, and those dice are moving. Good work.
Face down. Get your hands up.
All right. 6521, page 4 of the script, reading it backwards. 6521. And we got a high 10. Flowers, 55.
10 or 10.
Beautiful. That $100 will get paid. $30, the $50 DC. We go to the 10. We'll make 195 off the hit. Take the 100 down. Take everything down. Except for the 6, which we will only have double odds at 100. And so 8, 9, and 10 is where our dots lay. Don't want to sabotage myself. I could try to go for the 6-4, 6-4 and knock us down, but I'm not gonna do it. We're gonna go 6-5-2-1 so we can hit this yo for the tall. If you press it, it will come. Here we go. Pressed it. Will it come? 6-5-2-1. Looking for the yo.
Get your hands up.
6-5-2-1. And we get the yo. How beautiful. Way to call it, Tone. Way to call it, Tone. We got a leaner, so I'm bringing the camera in. 6-5 Yelski, we have the tall. And that's a great call. Way to go, 6-5-2-1. Life is not gonna dead. 6-5 yo with the call. And we have the tall.
U11, a Bitbo Yo.
Bam. So now we don't care about those don'ts at all. Okay. Because we got our money 350. Okay. So now we'll get a don't sitting over the 8. Here we go.
Face down. Get your hands up.
All right, 6. We're gonna go 6-5-2-1 so we can try to get that 5. See if we can knock that 5 down. Oh, high bounce. And we got a 4, 6-10, so we'll knock that don't down. At 50
10
bucks.
easy 10. Compass, go to the 10.
But we'll get the field bet for 25. So we only lost 25. Well, 26 bucks. I had $1 on the yo. All right. So now we just lose that. That's just how it is. Let's get it. It is what it is.
Face down.
All
Get
right.
your hands up.
6-5-2-1, trying to knock that 5 down. 6-5-2-1. And what do we have? We got a 2x4 piece of lumber.
6
Front line. Wiener. So nice good cash out. Marty in the party. What's going on? Welcome. Welcome, sir. Let's go. All right. Since we're up, let's get a $10 crap check. Okay. Bam. Bama. Here we go. Let's go 2. Let's go 2426 so we see if we can knock that 4 down. So we'll alternate in between the 2426 and the 6521. 2426. Here we go. And we got a hot 8. And that will knock down my
Card 8. The point is 8.
$100 don't, which we made the money on that off some crap checks. So we only lost 50, really, that base. Not mad at that. So we'll go 25, 25. So we'll get an iron cross for $100 even. And we got $100 laying over our 9. Oh, wait, hold on. We got to take those odds down there and get 50 odds at least. We got to match the pass line at least. And so we got our iron cross with $100 over the 9. Hard 8 was the call. Fofo Bulldog. Fofo Magnum. 8 is the call. All right, let's go. 8 is the point. We're going to go 6521. What are we looking for still? We're looking for the 5 and the 4. So we're going to go 6521. We went 2426. We're going to alternate in between those two. See what our results will be. And we got a buckshot. 6-2 Duracell. 8 frontline. Winner. All right. $50 pass line stays. Let's get a $50 don't. Okay. That 8 will go up to 60, up and off. And those dice are moving. Boy, I want to bet hard ways, but they jinx me.
Get your hands up.
628 was the call. The Duracell. All right, here we go. Coming out. We did, what did we do last time? 6521. So let's go 2426. See if we can knock that 4 down. 2426. And we got a Duracell right back. 628. And that's what that set does. 2426 brings out the 4, 8, 10, and the home. All right, so we got the 8. We'll drop that $60 odds. No, we had $60 odds last time. Let's go 75. We had $50 odds last time. 75. Okay, get us field to 15. And those dice are moving. The Duracell. He's popular. He's a popular guy.
Dice out. Get your hands up.
Here we go. All right, so we did the 2426. Let's go 6521. See if we can nab that 5. And we got a buckshot Duracell. 2, 6, 8. Frontline. Winner. So now we could place that at $102. That sounds weird, but yeah, that's what I do. The dealers hate it. Here we go. 628 was the call. The Duracell, y'all.
Get your hands up.
All right, we did the 6521. Let's go to the 2426. See if we can nab that 4. 2426. And we got a hard 4. Beautiful. There we go. Doing the job. Love the way it plans out. Hard 4. Let's get a 5. Can we get a 5? All right. So now let's get 15 in the field. And the point is 4. I have the option to bet against it or go with it. 6521, so I'm gonna go against it. 50. All right, here we go. Because we're going to the 6521. Point is 4. We're looking for that 5, so we'll go to the 6521. 6521. Here we go. And we got a 1, 5, 6.
No field 6.
So we'll make 20 bucks. And we'll keep those 20 bucks because only an outside number can press it. I'm using the field to press. Dang it, I was supposed to make my field 17 bucks. So it'll press the 5, 6, and 8. Dang it, that's my fault. So 6 and 8 only can get pressed if we hit 6521. Looking for that 5. And we got a hot 8. 4-4 Bulldog. That was the one with the 102 bucks on it. And he can't press himself. Actually, I forgot my rule was when we get to the $100 mark, we can. We gotta press it by 30. There we go. And 17 in the field. Press the 5, 6, and 8. If a 4, 9, or 10 hits.
Get your hands up.
Oh, so much thinking strategy going on. Here we go. 6521. Mathematics. 6521. Here we go. Looking for that 5. And we got a 2-6 Duracell 8.
Easy 8. No field 8.
And that's 102 bucks buckshot. So he's a buckshot a rooster. So he'll get 60. And if he 3 times, he'll get 90. But if another number comes and then we come back to him, he only gets 30. Until he gets to the $200 level. Ooh, he got 192. Okay. Here we go. 6521. Looking for the fish and chips. The 5. And we'll get no love. 5, 2, 7.
7 out.
Not a bad roll. 20 rolls. We'll get our don'ts. And we'll make 1,400 bucks. Beautiful. All right. I'm like the candy man. You call and I appear. uh, oh, great. Lunch break almost over for 2-wheel. Let me go check. I think he just posted that recently. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got. Let's go back up. We made 1,000 bucks. I think we can go to 25, 5, 25. Just in case. All right. So that leaves us with 55 bucks. So we're going to go $75 pass line. We're going to forget the dump. No, let's just go $25 pass. $25 dump. Those dice are moving. How many shooters have still? I'm not sure. All right. I'm guessing this is round two for this pair. Here we go. 6464. Two Impala side to side. At least we got the tall. We got a hard six off in the corner.
6 hard 6. The point is 6.
And six. All right. Here we go. $200 levels across. Okay. And $60. Oh no, hold on. Excuse me. $100 field bet. Here we go. Point is 6. All right. 6521. Looking for that 6. 5, 6, 10 or yo. And we got the 6 right back. Buckshot 2 by 4 piece of lumber.
6 winner 6.
Home Depot edition. Frontline. Winner. I think last shot we had a 4 or 5 point fire bet. All right. Let's see what we got here. Let's get our don't back up. 25-25 on the pass. And let's get to moving. The 2x4 piece of lumber. The lumber. All right, since we got numbers up top, 6465 on the come out. Three, 2, 5. Now you want to come 5. We were looking for you for 20 rolls, and now you want to appeal. Hey, better late than never. Maybe you can help us on the small. Got to think positive. All right, $100 back in the field. $50 don't going up. All right. Point is 5, so we'll stay with the 6521. Looking for the 5, 6, 10 or yo. And we got the 9. The 369 to be exact. So we'll get the field of 100. 280 off the regular 9. 50 will go over the 9. And we'll take down the 200. And then we'll go with a $50 DC once again. All right. Don't 2 of 2 going out. Once this one gets out, we'll have our place bets. Six, 5, 2, 1. See if we can get that 5. Oh, that went off in the corner. And we got a 2x4 piece of lumber. Ricky Henderson, 24. And we made, oh man, I forgot to put the other 120 on top because it overflowed from the odds. Dang it, we only made 120. Okay, we made 140 off that. But I'm not trusting that 6 right now. I see it keeps coming back. So even though we got a $50 DC over the top, I'm with a $60 place bet. We made the money off the $100 something hit. And we'll go with DC 3 of 3. Everything's accounted for. And let's go to work. 2x4 piece of lumber off in the corner. Only person missing out this set is a 10 in the yellow. 6521. Can we get a 10 REO? We could get a 6, a 2x4, and that'll take. See, I knew that 6. I knew it. That's why I left that. Why I left that place bet up there with it. And so we'll make $10. Well, $20. Sorry. We'll make $20, and it's gonna stay right there too. PC going back up for 50. Those dice are moving. Pay me my money in cash. All right, let's go. Any other numbers that want to get hit? Here we go. Your chance to step up and be accounted for. 6521. And we got the 4, 1, 5. San Francisco. Frontline. Winner. Pay me my money in cash. Right on, two wheel. Let's see. All right, so we'll get paid off that. And we'll come down with the place bets. So we got money over to 5, 6, and 9. So we'll go with an $18 8 up and off, of course, for right now. We gotta have a pass line. So $15 don't pass and a $15 pass line. And we are coming out. Oh, fumble. The old fumble ski. All right, we got a front line. Fuck is off. 415 was the call. San Francisco. Area code. Here we go. We're coming out. So we got a 6465. 6465. See what we do. See what happens. We got a high 10. Flowers 55. Junior say out. Rest in peace. All right. So we just need to hit the yo, and then we can change sets. 10. So we're gonna go 6521, so we can try to get that yo out the way. But man, that's hitting two of my main points right there. We don't have a 4 and an 8. Let's go 2426. Let's get 15 in the field. That's just going to negate everything. So let's get 30 on those. You know what? No, we're going to bet with the 10. 2426, that brings 4, 8, 10 and horn. Okay. We're going to bet with it, and we're going to get a field. So if the horn comes. All right, here we go. 2426. Looking for that 4 and the 8. 4, 8, 10 or horn. And they hopping around. Oh, he changed the setting, got whacked. 617.
7 out, line away.
But he'll get the don'ts back. That's the good thing about it if I change the set. Once we get deep into the shots and the don'ts are out. If I punish myself by changing the set, I'll get paid for it too at the same time. I like the philosophy. Let's see, May 8, 27. All right. Let's see what we got here. We got We made 800. All right, so let's go. 25, 10, 25. All right, 75 on the pass line. No, don't. This time. 617 was that call. Get him out of here, y'all. New paradise. Get out of here.
Get your hands up.
All right, here we go. 6464. Looking for a front line. And we got a 10 flowers.
10 or 10. The point is 10.
Flower child. 55. Junior said. All right. All right, this round I feel like it's not going to pan out. So we'll hit him down. $20. $20 horn. Let's go to work. And let's go with the script. We started with the 6464 page 1, so let's go to 6465 page 2 of the script. And I knew it. 617. I knew this. I should have just not bet anything.
7 out. 5
I
away.
kind of knew it. I had a feeling that road wasn't gonna be a good one. So now all the hard work gone. All right, 10, 5, 10. 50 on the pass, 50 on the down. Here we go, dice are moving. Same dice, I guess. Mr. PSO here.
Coming out. Get your hands up.
19 rows without back-to-back field number. Trying to knock them down, man. 6-4. 6-4. Let's see what we get. What do the dice want us to have? They want us to have Duracell batteries. 2, 6, 8. Duracell. The 62, 26. Napoleon Coffee. Saquon Barkley. Here we go. Okay. So now we'll go hundreds across, $200 odds. Actually, 245 odds. $100 field. Dice are moving. All right, where did I put the dice? There we go.
Nice out. Get your hands up.
All right. All right, here we go. We're gonna stay with the 6465 this round. The whole way. See what happens. We got a 4-6-10 on the end. That's beautiful.
10 easy 10. Come, let's go to the 10.
So we'll get paid $195 and the $100 fee. $295. We'll take the 200 down. Oh no, wait, hold on. We had $200 left. We made $490 off that, and then we'll put $100 don't. Don't. 1 of 3 going out. 6410 was the call.
Nice out. Get your hands up.
6465. This should be another field number. See if we can get that 9. And what do we get? Oh my goodness, 617. Terrible. He's falling
7
off.
out, 9 away.
It's approaching the hour mark. The fall off is real. Goodness, 617. All right. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can get it. Uh, this is crazy. Is that a PSO? That was not a PSO. Okay. All right. We're working anyway, as if it was. Going deep into the bag. Uh-oh. He's going deep into the bag. Let's go.
Get your hands up.
Your two shots were terrible. Get out of here. New pair coming in. 6'4", 6'4". Oh no, we're working, so no, we're not. 6'4", 6'5". Oh, and that's gonna bounce off the table. And I'll come down while I find it. Let's see. There we go. I feel behind. Bang, bada bing, bada bang. All right. Whoa. Here we go. Coming back up. I gotta survive it through. Can he survive? 6'4", 6'5".
Get your hands up.
And we got a 6'5" yield. That'll be good for the $300 field bet. And since the first roll was a yo and I was working, I'm turning off. We made 300, so we go 50 on a red, 25 on a yo, and 25 on a crap check. I'm pretty sure a red is coming. Here we go. 6'4", 6'4", 6'5", since we got a number up top. And 325.
5 fever, the point of 5.
All right, now we'll take half that. Usually it'll try to get me. If I was working, it would have tried to get me. All right, here we go. Let's go to work. Five at the point, 325. Magic Johnson, 3-2. Let's go.
Nice out. Get your hands up.
6'4", 6'5". And we got a hard 4. That's a beautiful hit.
4 hard 4, single the field.
That'll be 980 plus 300. Or 975. There we go. All right. And reversal. $100 levels. $50 field bet. $30 DC. Dice are moving. Coming back to reality. Here we go. 6'4", 6'5".
Get your hands up.
And we got a hard 10. Flowers, 55. Beautiful.
10 hard 10. Field roll 10.
We'll make 245 off of that. With the field and the 10. Take the 10 down. $30 hanging over on the DC. Get another $30 DC. Dice are moving. R10 was a call. Puppy paws.
Guys now, get your hands up.
All right, let's go. 6465. You're our guy. Puppy paws right back. Hard 10. If you got that down,
10
you
or
get a
10.
parlayer
Two
every day.
roll 10.
I'll lose that don't, but I'll still gain 20 bucks off the field, and the don't will go back up there. Beautiful. Making money even when I lose the don't. I'm trying to figure these things out. All right, let's get that don't back up there. Bam. All right. 6465.
Guys now, get your hands up.
Too bad I don't believe in betting them hard ways, man. They jinx me. Because I sure would have bet it. And we got a 2x4 piece of lumber. 2, 4, 6.
666. Come, let's go to the 6.
So we'll lose 50 bucks, essentially 80 bucks, really, because the DC. And we'll gain 140, so we'll gain 60 bucks in my mind, even though it's 90. Here we go, 25. No, we're gonna leave that. We made our money for that. So now 30. We'll go. All right, here we go. Here's Ricky Henderson, 24. All right, 6-4. 6-5. Oh, too much hopping around. But we got a 6-4-10, which is popular.
10 easy 10.
Ah, and I
Come,
forgot
let's
my
go to the
field
10.
bet, so we'll lose that 30 bucks. Ain't that about it? So we made 20 earlier. We're down 10. Get that back up. And now you got to go to 60 just in case. All right, get that 30 back over there. Now you got to make that 10 bucks up by putting it back. Here we go. 6-4-6-5. 10 is taking off.
Guys now, get your hands up.
And we got a 4-1-5. San Francisco. Front line.
5. Winner 5.
Wheeler. Boom. Bam. Give us that. We'll make 80, but in our minds, we only made 50 because the DC. And we'll come down with everything else. That's 5, 6, and 10 is the DC. So that's a 6-5-2-1. We will not be throwing the 6-5-2-1. That's every number in that set. So let's get a $15 8. And we're working. And the 8 can get us, if it hits twice, it can get us a field bet. And we can run an iron cross unless we knock down one of them. Let's go to work. Here we go. Six,
Get your hands up.
all right. We've been throwing the 6-4-6-5 though. That's the crazy part about it. Let's knock those numbers down. Well, stay with it. I know what to do. I know what to do. 6-3 Nina. 6-3 Nina.
Need a 9. Mark the 9.
No, just stay with the 6-4-6-5. It's knocking down ATS numbers. All right, let's get 15 for the 9, since 9 is the point. So we have an 8 and a 9. 6-4-6-5 is the main. 9 is the main point. Can we knock it down? 9 and 5, but we don't want the 5 right now.
Guys now, get your hands up.
6-4-6-5. And we got the yo. No, yeah, that's a yo. 6-5 Yoski. We have nothing for that.
Yo 11, a mid-low yo.
Does nothing for us. Like B says, wasted days and wasted nights. All right. All righty. Let's get on that mission. Those dice are moving. 6-4-6-5.
Nice out. Get your hands up.
And we got a 2-3-5. So we'll knock down that don't.
5 favors. Well, let's go for 5.
When it's not. All right. So we'll take. Got to take the 9 down now. Damn, we got to take the point down. We got an 8. They knocked down one of my don'ts. I knocked down one of my place bets. It's a sad story. Here we go. Got to hit this 8 though now.
Nice out.
Now we can
Get your
target
hands
it. 2-4-2-6. Got to try to knock the 8 down. And 2-5-7.
7 out. Pay the don'ts.
So we'll get our don'ts back though. And we'll make 1,800 bucks. Not bad. Hoku in the building. Hey, relax with the money. This is for every Thursday. Let's go. All right. Let's get back up. Good to have you playing with us. Let's go 10, 5, 10. 50 on the pass. And those dice are moving. How many rows did we have? It don't matter. As long as we're in the positives.
Coming out. Get your hands up.
Not about the shooting, it's the betting. Only took you 30 rolls to come back. To roll back to back. That's 6-4-6-5. That's what that is. It's a lot of field stuff going on with that. All right. Come out. 6-4-6-4. Can we get aces or midnight to start? That's what we're looking for. Oh, we got midnight. What a fucking call. Excuse my language. We got midnight.
12 craps.
And I paid 50 bucks for it, but it's okay. We gained a nice soldier. Choo choo. The train. Repeat. Man, let's try it. Let's try it this way. Man, can we get a yo or something? A yo and a 3 or something? 6-4-6-5 since we got numbers up top. And we got a 1-4-5. Guess it doesn't work that way. 1-4-5 horse and buggy. That's the 5. The horse and buggy. Mark it up. All right, we made 1,800 last time. So let's try to play this for that. Let's play with 15-60. Oh, gotta shave it down to 200 on the odds. 25 across. 1490, that's good enough. Oh, I forgot. Our field bet for 125. So we got 2 225 levels up top. $125.
Dice now. Get your hands up.
Okay. All right. Let's go to work. Point is 5, so we're gonna go with the 6, 4, 6, 5, 5, 9, 10 or horn. And we got the horn, the 6, 5 yo.
Yo 11, a mid-mo yo.
That'll get us 125. And start our DCs, or $60 DCs. All right. We made 2 DCs and 1 right there. The Yosef. All right. And what do we just roll?
Dice now. Get your hands up.
6, 4, 6, 5 is what we're staying with. Looking for that 5, 9, 10. And we get the 2, 5, 7. Damn it. They rolled all the way over into the corner, like straight to the left, both of them. No hesitation. Get him out of here. Okay. All right, so this is going to be the last shooter. This is going to be the last shooter for today, and this table will come back next Thursday. Friday's table tomorrow. Tomorrow. All right, let's go to work. You had your 2 turns. And here we go. 6-4. 6-4.
Get your hands up.
Looking for a frontline winner. And we got a 1-4-5. 1, 4, 5. The fever. All right, those dice are moving. Let's go to work. And we got aces in both places.
2 crash 2. Double the field.
Hoku, what's going on, TV Power? Let's go. We got the, so we just doubled up on the $300 field. So we'll get our 150. $150 DC. And there goes my hook on my stick. Gotta get more tape there. Aces in both places. Private eye. Stomping in my Air Force One. All right. Let's get it. See where this don't will go. It'll go to the 8. 5, 3, 8. Easy 8.
Easy 8. Compass go to the 8.
And that'll make 700. 150 don't. Since you are the first don't out, you will get matched. 120. I'll take a $10 loss versus 150. Let's take the 6 down to 300. 150 back in the field. Take the odds down here to 250 and $150 DC Part 2 going out, 2 of 3. Here's the point.
Dice out. Get your hands up.
6465. Let's see what we can do. See where this other don't will go. And we got a 6-5 yo, so that don't will get taken.
Yo 11.
But
Yo.
but we have a field of 150, so we break even. We're gonna make sure you get placed somewhere, sir. No cost to you. We'll make sure you get placed. Here we go. Now, if we hit the midnight, we'll get the 150.
Dice out. Get your hands up.
6465. And we got a 6410 on the end. That's a beautiful place for it to go.
10 easy 10. Tokens go to the 10.
We'll make 150. But in theory, we broke even because we're giving the 150 out. And we'll go 150. So we broke even to getting placed into a home. No cost to him. All right, now we got 2 of those out. Let's take our 6 and 8 to 50. I mean our 60 bucks. And let's get 50 odds. Actually, I got to come with 100 odds because the pass line is at 100. And the field bet will be only at 30. So this is where we can take a loss. If we hit the
Dice out. Get your hands up.
we hit midnight, we take a loss. We hit a yo, we take a loss. 6465. What do we have? And we got a yo, we'll take a loss. 6-5 yo.
Yo 11. Yo.
How much did we lose? 120. All right. So he's down. So since that went down, we got to take our half our 6 to 30 now. Field goes to 15. So we're going to keep the iron cross, even though the 150 is sitting on top of the 8. Take our odds down here. No odds since it's $100 on the 5, and dice are moving. I lose money. I'm taking you guys' potential to make money down. So you guys need to just let me make money. All right? That way. I don't have to do all this stuff. Here we go, 6465. And we got a 4, 2, 6.
6 easy 6. Club bets go to the 6.
And we'll make 20 bucks, in which we have to keep. The only way we can press it if it buckshots or 4 hits. My 4s are related to my 6. 15 back in the field. Those dice are moving. Yo, 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 bad last week. This was the last shoot.
Get your hands up.
Probably try to come on a little bit before I go to work. Probably like 1:30. Oh no, it was 11 o'clock. Maybe, depending on if I have nothing to do. 6-4. 6-5. Real. And we got a 2-1-3 prime time. We can lay the 4. We gave something to lay. Prime time. Deion Sanders. And that was the 3. So we will add 12 to my 6. Add the $2 to the come. I mean, not to the comeback, to the field bet. And let's see what we will lay on the 4. We got 25. I think I put it at 34. Yep. So we'll act like it's at 30 and go at 750. So we'll go 375. 400. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lay the 4 for 400. And yeah, let's go ahead.
Guys now, get your hands up.
This 30 would be 750, 375, 400. Yeah, because I know I'm getting more than that. Okay, here we go. All right, 6-4, 6-5. I didn't even see where I don't and everything. Oh yeah, I'm down. Everything is up already. Here we go. 6-4, 6-5. And we got a 6-3 Nina.
Nina 9, center field 9.
We'll make $17 on the field. 15 of that will go to the 9. 2 more bucks will go on the field bet to go to 19. Dice are moving using every dollar that's being hit right now because we're getting paid regardless.
Get your hands up.
Would love to hit it. Not going to go for it until we hit this point. Not going to go for that 4 directly. Got to hit the 5 first. And the 617. We'll do none of that. Should have went for it.
7 out, line away.
All right, we'll make 254 if that hit. 1,300 overall to lock in at 4,300 for next time. All right. Oh, Don Z was in the building. Jay Bizzle. He said he didn't get to. Let's go one more. He said he didn't get to. He didn't get the notification. Let's get it. Let's get it. One more. It's probably gonna be. Let's see. What did I roll? 10. So I think this is gonna be like a 6 roller. So choose one. 25, 10, 25. I might as well work since it's gonna be a short one. Hate to say it, but it is what it is. You know what? Let's just do 10, 0, 10. Now watch me roll it all. Put up $5. All right, here we go. Let's go $100 levels across. Let's just go 5, 5, 5. $100 levels across. We are working. There you go, Joe Bizzle. Let me get it. You better get it while it lasts, though, because this might be. Don't blow all the money. This is for all of July. All Thursdays in July. Here we go. I'm working, so I'm gonna come out with a 6-4, 6-5. And we got a 5-in-1 KitchenAid mixer. And I'm just gonna hit and down on these.
Easy 6. Mark the 6.
Once that point hits, it's going to table minimum. The race to table minimum. I know you guys remember that one. All the strategies I've been through. back to the race to table minimum. And then we'll get a C and E for $2. KitchenAid mixer 5 and 1. That's the point. Marked up.
Guys now, get your hands up.
Point is 6. So we'll go for the 6-5-2-1. See if we can knock that 6 down directly. And we can with a hard 6. 2 trees, double tree
Six
member,
winner six. Pay the line.
even though that'll make my minimum dollars. Hard 6 is the call. It's about the time where the pit bosses usually come and be like, Shh, this motherfucker's over here calling like 70% of his shit. Watch him. He's a slick one. We gotta work because it may be a short roll in our minds. Oh, we forgot the C and E, and I recognized it. So C and E is coming if you still got time. 6465.
Get your hands up.
And it's a midnight. I told you. I told you this fucker. He's always saying some shit that's it just fucking lines up. Motherfucker. You gotta watch this guy. Alright, there you go to midnight. All because the dice like to follow where I don't bet. And now we got a C and E. And that was a come out that we blew. So we have to turn off because we already know what's coming next. You know what? Danger zone. Stupidity time. Here we go. All right. So since the 7 likes to come when I'm working and a horn comes first, the next roll usually is a 7. So I'm going to hop the red to 100 apiece. Is that doing too much? That's doing too much. Okay. A little dramatic. Here we go, 50 apiece. That should cover 5. Yeah, that should cover that up there. Oh, that will cover that big time. All right, here we go. I'm working dice.
Coming out. Get your hands up.
Oh, you're not gonna get me like that, dice. I gotta come down. You thought you had me. You thought you had me, dice. You thought I was gonna see that C and E. You thought you thought. So we got to make this 20. That'll be 140. That's not going to work. 25 will be 175. We got 150 and a $25. Yo, I'll break even. I ain't mad. Ha 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 ha. Thought you thought. Come on, let's get this. Let's get this red out the way. I already know 6465. Only because I'm working. See if I can trick the dice. Can I trick the dice? 6410. All right, so we'll lose some money, but not what we would usually lose. We lost $5. Not mad. Not mad. Now let's get a $2 C and E. All for $2. You could lose your roll for $2. All right, here we go.
Get your hands up.
What is our point? 6. All right, 6-5-2-1. Looking for the 6. Let's get it. And what do we have? We got a 6-3. Nina. The 9. And so the 9 race to table minimum. Race to 96 across. From 640. Oh, I'll be cracking the dealers up with that, but they be nervous as hell because they know that money coming in if I do hit a point. Here we go. Here we go. They know they got to give out that black chip.
Get your hands up.
Here we go. 6521. Looking for that. Six. And we got a 459, so we'll hit the small stash.
549, the Big Mac Daddy 9.
All right. Should I do what I do in the casino? Since since I hit the smaller side, I have 465. Then I would spread them all across to make them all even again. But I don't want to lower the bets right now. And I'm make. Oh no, I haven't made positive money yet. Okay, so reversal. Well, hold on, repeat. That was 467. So let's go across 25, 25, 50, 5. We'll go to 411, $78 level, $65 level on the outside. And don't forget the $4 CME. We're going $4 this time. Feel like a horn is coming.
Get your hands up.
6521. If anything, the yo might come. And we got a 6-2. Duracell 8.
Hey, easy 8.
We'll
No
make
field 8.
we'll make $91 minus 4. That'll be 87. And we'll go down to 18 on that 8. Keep the process moving. We are now guaranteed money. And since we have a $18 level bet, we'll go with a $2 CME now.
Get your hands up.
6521, looking for that 6. And we got the 347. That will do it for today.
7
Maybe 21 bucks. Still in the positive. I'll take that. Hey, good shooting today. The only way I just thought of something. The only way I will change like the table um within the same month is if uh 60% of the table is gone, the money is done, or what was my other thought? But oh yeah, yeah, 60% when 60% of all the bettors are done with all their money, I will change the table, but we will get less money. So instead of 15,000, was it 15,000 I gave this time? I think it was 15. Yeah, 15,000. It'll be 10,000. So, and that'll just finish out to the month. And then I think I'll start going 20 after that, 20,000 after that. All right. Hey, appreciate everybody playing. Look, down to make some money back. I'm only down. Plenty to get back next week. Yes, sir. And be ready for Friday's table tomorrow. Um, I'll have it in the mornings on Thursdays and Fridays. I'm off in the morning, so I'll try to wait till everybody goes in the morning and then go. So, appreciate you guys joining and playing along. I would say a decent little day today. Made some money today. I think I started with 3,000 something. Made 1,000 something today, so not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Hey, Jay Bizzle, you have a great one too. Same time. Yeah, same time as tomorrow. Yeah, I think I went on at 10:15. Yeah, I'll say 10:15, 10:30ish. About that time. Damn, I actually went on at 9:45. So check that let's 10 o'clock. Let's just say around 10 o'clock ish, somewhere around there. Right on down ZJV, Badlands, Hoku, Duracell, two wheel, plus the 13. See who else was in there? Marty, appreciate ya. Duracell, appreciate you. All right, all the active peoples that were here, I appreciate you guys. So cool. Right on. Appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate the support. Please hit that like button for me. It goes a long way. Means a whole lot. It's not too many of them, but hey, they mean a lot to me. All right, they really do. Lets me know people enjoy what I'm doing. May not like my shooting, but some people like one dude told me. He said, "Man, your shooting sucks, but you're funny as shit." I said, "Hey, whatever. Hey, hit that like button for me." You know what I'm saying? So, hey, all right. That's why I say to some people this shooting may not be good enough, but get your bets together so that way you're positive. Figure out a way to get positive early. That's the thing. All right, that's the thing. But make the bets wise. Make sure that house percentage is down. Make sure you're doing things to get money. Sometimes you gotta offset stuff. Feelings come in. Don't trust those feelings. Just go straight robotic and see what happens. All right. Sometimes though, I can't lie. You know yourself when you're shooting or you know when you see certain things that you're used to seeing all the time. Like, damn it, I always see that. That's not that's not a hunch or that's okay. I've seen this before. I got some evidence of this. That has a anything that has and craps has a 35%. You know what I see? It seems like I see that about 35%. You better bet it. All right. But anyway, I'm rambling, talking. I appreciate you guys playing along. Enjoy the rest of your day. I probably probably will be on later on tonight, about 9:30, 10 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard. So see you then if I'm on. Appreciate you guys. And like I always say, life is like craps. You never know what rolls next. Peace. See ya.